Hey, what's up? This video is going to show you how to make sous vide egg bites. I know Starbucks has made them popular recently, and I've always wanted to know how to make them. And now that I have an Instant Pot, I feel like I can cook anything, especially egg bites. And I experimented with a couple of recipes, and I found about 4 or 5 that I molded together to my liking, and I finally got it down to one that I really like. So I'm just gonna give you like a step to, a how-to to create these egg bites. Super easy, super quick. One of the easiest recipes I think I've ever done in terms of how good the product turns out. Really easy to make, easy to do all the instructions, and they taste fantastic. I will also put the links to the exact same Instant Pot that I have and the egg bite molds. I'll put those links in the product description along with the recipe and the instructions and all that. Also, another side note to this recipe. I recently began getting into the keto diet, keto lifestyle, and these egg bites are keto friendly. So keep that in mind too. Low on the carbs. Fat content might be a little bit high, but you know what? If you do keto, you understand that that's kind of just like a normal thing. So this is a picture of the exact egg mold that I bought on Amazon.com. I got it for $6.99. It was on Prime. It came right away. Easy peasy. Links will be in the product description. So here's a picture of all the ingredients, except bacon. I didn't picture it, but you'll see one in just a minute. 4 large eggs, a 1/2 cup to 3/4 cup of cheddar cheese. I went with 3/4 cup because I liked it. But if you want to try mozzarella or some of other cheese that's your favorite, go ahead and do it. Have experiment. It's so easy. You can do whatever you want with this recipe. You're also going to want to have a 1/2 cup of cottage cheese. I use low fat. I haven't tried it with normal cottage cheese or fat-free cottage cheese, but the 1/2 cup of the low fat worked great. And then you're going to want to use the 1/4 cup of heavy whipping cream. You can see I bought all this stuff from Walmart. I went cheap because anytime I experiment with new recipes, I usually go cheap because sometimes I screw it up. I want you to know that I have never screwed up this recipe each time that I've tried it. So I add all those ingredients minus the bacon. I'm going to show you what to do with that here in a minute. I mix all those ingredients and it fit perfectly in one of those Ninja bottles, right? It's kind of cool. It's compact. So I put all the ingredients in there and then I put it on my Ninja blender and I blended it for about 15-20 seconds. You're going to want a smooth, milky texture on that mixture. And then from there, you're going to pour it into the mold. So if you have some type of a lid for this, it makes pouring it easier. I would totally recommend it so it just reduces spilling. And then you're going to want to cook the bacon. You can use regular bacon if you want. I use the Hormel microwaveable bacon because it cooks in 1 minute. It gets super crispy. It still tastes the same. And then you crumble it up with a knife. And then you're going to want to evenly distribute all that bacon crumble in the bottom of those each egg mold pocket, like I have pictured there. If you want to take some out, feel free to. You're more than welcome. You do whatever you want to. Once you have the bacon secured, you're going to want to take that egg mixture and you're going to want to pour it in each of those egg mold pockets. You're going to want to make sure that it's even. Each one has the equal amount as much as possible. And I'm kind of a neat freak, so I had to clean it up because I spilled a little bit and I didn't want anything screwing it up. So I like to rub off the side so there's no egg mixture hanging around. And you're going to want to place that carefully on top of the trivet for your Instant Pot. Now, before you put this in the Instant Pot, you got to make sure that you put 1 cup of water in the bottom of your pot before you put the egg mold with your trivet down inside the Instant Pot. So, because if you do it after, it's gonna be hard to get water down in there without getting some of it in the mixture. So, put the 1 cup of water in the bottom of your Instant Pot, and then carefully lower the egg mold with the egg mixture in the bottom of your Instant Pot. It fits perfect. A little bit snug, but I like it that way. All right, so once you have your water in your Instant Pot. You got that egg mixture in each of those egg molds, and you lower it down in your Instant Pot. You're going to place the cover on, and you're going to set it for 8 minutes, and you're going to want it on the steam function. You're not going to pressure cook these. You're going to steam cook them, and it takes like 3 to 4 minutes for it to start the timer countdown from 8, but make sure you set it for steam, and you're not going to put it on a pressure cook. Once it's finished steaming for 8 minutes, you're going to want to do a natural pressure release for 10 minutes. On my Instant Pot, it counts up from 0 until when it hits the 10 minute, then I hit the cancel button, it stops the cooking process, and then I do a quick release after 10 minutes. It doesn't take that long for the quick release to release all of the steam because we're steaming, right? We're doing the steam function. We're not doing pressure cooking a soup or a roast or anything like that. So it's another added benefit of doing something in steam. So you take the lid off, and I usually take the lid immediately and I put it in the sink because I don't want the water, the condensation on the lid to drip down on my food. So that's usually the first thing that I do. And you can see these came out just perfectly. They're poofy, they're fluffy. In all seriousness, it was like eating a flavored cloud. They were amazing. So one of the best things that I've cooked yet on my Instant Pot, and probably one of the easiest things. And what I like about these egg bites is you can add toppings like more cheese or jalapenos or sausage or salsa or hot sauce or peppers, whatever you want, you can add to this recipe as a topping. And another note too, you don't have to eat all of them at once. These will refrigerate up to 1 week in the fridge, and they still keep their buoyancy, they still keep their shape, they still keep their same texture. So I'm glad you watched this video. I hope it was beneficial. I more than watching this video, I hope you try this recipe because it was so awesome. They taste great. If you have any additions or things that you think I should add to it, like toppings, seriously, leave it in the comments section below, and have fun with your pressure cooker. Have fun with these egg bites.